You say you want to let go. But you don't. Because if you really wanted to, you already would have. You wouldn't still check their profile. You wouldn't replay conversations in your head. You wouldn't imagine different endings. You're not confused. You're attached. And here's the part you don't want to hear. You're not in love. You're in withdrawal. When you connect with someone emotionally, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine isn't love. It's anticipation. It's reward. It's the chemical that says, this feels good. Do it again. Every text notification. Every compliment. Every moment of closeness. Reward. And your brain starts building an association. This person equals pleasure. This person equals validation. This person equals emotional relief. But here's where it gets deeper. The strongest attachments don't come from consistency. They come from unpredictability. Sometimes they were warm. Sometimes distant. Sometimes fully present. Sometimes pulling away. That unpredictability forced your brain to work harder. And when rewards are inconsistent, dopamine spikes even higher. It's the same mechanism that makes gambling addictive. You don't pull the lever because it always pays. You pull it because it might. That maybe is powerful. And when someone gives you affection inconsistently, your brain becomes hyper-focused. Trying to figure them out. Trying to win them over. Trying to secure the next emotional hit. That isn't romance. That's intermittent reinforcement. So when they leave, your brain doesn't calmly accept it. It panics. Because the reward cycle is interrupted. You're not just missing them. You're missing the chemical rhythm your body adapted to. The morning texts. The inside jokes. The subtle anticipation before seeing their name light up your screen. It became a pattern. And your brain loves patterns. Patterns create safety. Patterns create predictability. Patterns reduce uncertainty. When that pattern disappears, it feels like something is wrong. Like something is incomplete. So your mind tries to restore it. You replay memories. You imagine reaching out. You fantasize about closure. But what you're really trying to restore is the pattern. Not the person. If it was only about them, you would remember the incompatibilities. The red flags. The inconsistencies. But that's not what loops in your head. It's the moments that felt rewarding. The highs. Because your brain selectively replays the strongest dopamine spikes. And here's the part most people miss. When they left. You didn't just lose affection. You lost control of the outcome. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know if they miss you. You don't know if they've moved on. Uncertainty creates obsession. Your brain tries to solve what feels unresolved. It asks, what did I do wrong? Could I have fixed it? If I say the right thing, can I change the ending? Because control feels like safety. And without control, your mind keeps searching. You tell yourself it's about love. But if it were only love, it wouldn't feel this frantic. It wouldn't feel like urgency. It wouldn't feel like craving. This feels like needing. Needing relief. Needing clarity. Needing one more emotional reward. That's withdrawal. And withdrawal convinces you that the source of the pain is also the solution. It whispers. If they just come back, you'll feel okay again. But what you're actually craving is the return of certainty. And certainty feels like control. That's why you check your phone. That's why you analyze old messages. That's why you imagine reaching out even when you know it won't help. You're trying to regain stability. Not them. And here's the twist. The same need for control that keeps you attached is the reason you panic after texting. Because when you press send, you surrender control again. And your brain doesn't like that. Next week, we're breaking down exactly why waiting for a reply feels so intense. And why it has nothing to do with the message itself. It's not love. It's not anxiety. It's control.